Hola guapas! So hello everyone and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, my name is Nelly and I do weekly reviews. So before we start with this very huge topic, I would just like to ask you to subscribe if you're liking the content that I'm making, because unfortunately only 8% of my viewers are subscribed, 92 are not. They're still watching, so it's just too bad. So I hope you will take a second and subscribe, and then we can continue. Also, I would just love you to take a look on my Tipeee account. It's actually a platform where you can donate €1 and support my work and the videos and content that I'm making. Check out my Tipeee. Thank you. Now let's continue. Today I decided to open the subject about longevity of perfumes. Why? Because I've seen all over the place many people commenting, does this perfume is long lasting? What is the performance? Where is the sillage? How does it work? And I was thinking also about it, and I tried to do my little investigation, and here's my thoughts on it. So why there are some brands, like worldwide known brands like Chanel, Dior, or Versace, whatever, Armani. So we put a huge budget on to smell, to buy fragrance, and in the end it doesn't last. One of these is Joy by Dior, j'adore. So it's one of the fragrances that I will not lie, I love it. It's a very beautiful one. This is a beautiful fragrance, I'm not going to lie. Now, lasting power, it's almost doesn't exist. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Sillage, no one ever asked me what is this perfume. Projection, I don't think anyone except me putting my nose like this can feel it. Then why are we paying the huge budget? I'm not saying that there are not fragrances by Dior or some other cult brand that you can feel the performance, but this one is not one of them. Okay, I know it's citrusy kind of woody perfume and they generally don't perform that well, but still, like, there should be something, like something inside. It's beautiful, fresh, but I don't know what's the point of it. Just smells like water with a little bit of lemon and rose. I mean, I could do that in my kitchen and have the same effect, if you understand me. It's a beautiful bottle, magnetic, all great, but it's just, where is the long-lasting power? Where is the sillage? Where is the projection? Doesn't exist. Yeah, and the price is around 100 or even more, I'm not sure, around $100. So you put a budget, because for me this is a budget, $100, and then what happens? No projection, anything. So it is beautiful, but for me it's really not worth buying and giving huge sum on something that it just doesn't last, that it doesn't perform. I mean, barely I can feel it, and then let alone others. Now take a look, the same kind of price range, a little bit more expensive, is they buy Fame 5 Jeremy fragrance that I've already made a video about this. Sorry people, but when I put this stays really. This is a little bit expensive, more expensive than Joy, but this stays a long time. So after 8 hours I can feel it. Even once I took a shower and I could smell something. So what is about? Firstly, we always should keep in mind, is it eau de toilette, so the percentage of extract from perfume? Is it eau de parfum, because this is eau de parfum, voila, so that's even worse. This is eau de parfum, it doesn't last at all. But this is extract, so extrait de parfum. It means there is a bigger concentration of perfume, and of course it will be more long lasting. So when you buy perfume, keep in mind, what are you buying? Is it eau de toilette, eau de parfum, or is it extract? Extrait du parfum, it's always powerful, so that you should keep in mind if you want to achieve duration, longevity, and sillage, because for me it's very important to have it. Now let's talk about something else. So I wanted to try, as I'm a huge fragrance lover and I love trying all the time. I'm trying something new, and I wanted to try something new because I was very interested what is going on and blah blah blah. And I went and tried like this brand Juliette Has because everyone is speaking about it, and I was googling, and of course what did I found? It's not a perfume. Yeah, that's the name of the fragrance. So I sprayed it, and I didn't know if I was crazy or not, but I didn't feel anything. Like, I literally couldn't feel anything. And then the girl explained me, wait for maybe 30 minutes or so, you will begin like smelling it. And then what happened, I did feel after 15 minutes. It's very interesting. Okay, so yes, and then I said, yeah, this is a nice fragrance, but it almost doesn't exist. I put my nose like in there like this, and then I said, yeah, it's kind of powder, she's beautiful. Then I did a little bit of research, and then I realized that actually that line, so Juliette Has a gun, it's not made to stand alone. Just like when you're putting a base for your makeup, or you're putting kind of base for anything, this was kind of base of perfume, and it's a line, and it is a line of perfume. There is base around one synthetic one synthetic molecule called ambroxan. Very famous in like fragrance industry, and you can find it in this molecular 123 brand, very famous. And then I realized the concept. Okay, so this molecular, like synthetic molecule, serves as a base for your perfume, so that it can last longer and it can project longer. But then I also made the calculation, so I put 120 euros only for perfume base, and then I need additional perfume. So it's, for me, it's kind of too much. I mean, everyone has its own budget, you know how much can you spend. But what I know, and that Juliette Has a gun is not a perfume. It's that specific. It's not a perfume. It's the most, so it's like the most sold perfume in their whole line. I mean, I adore the brand. I adore Lady Vengeance. I adore Vanilla Wipes. There are a lot of them which I adore, but that specific one, I don't understand the purpose. If I want something with great projection, with great longevity, with something that's really like, I put my money and I want it back, I would buy Mancera, for example, or Montal. So something that's really, for example, now this is rose vanilla, and trust me, you have everything here. You have sillage, you have power, you have projection, everything. So to sum up, for me, I wouldn't buy even Many Chanel, even though it's a name, it's a brand, it's French culture, it's very interesting. For me, it's not worth buying. I also bought Dolce Rose from Dolce Gabbana. I will put pictures somewhere here so you know what I'm talking about. And for me, literally nothing. I know I have oily skin, and maybe it's because of my composition of my skin, but I put an amount of money in that and I received nothing. I could, the same way I could have any like body lotion with rose smell, I could have the same effect. But in that situation, I would spend 15 euros and not like 100 euros, which is a great difference. To sum up, what's the point of all of this? The point, in my opinion, is that there is no point in buying perfumes like Joy or many Versace, many Dolce, like all these Dolce Garden, Dolce blah blah. For me, the whole line is pointless, because I put it, I don't feel it. I cannot feel it, others cannot feel it. My skin, if I put my nose like this, I barely feel something. I know some people do prefer skin scent, and I completely respect it. You wanted something intimate. Of course, when I go to gym, I'm not gonna put this perfume. I'm not gonna put the Jeremy fragrance. Of course, I put something very light, fresh, and only a bit of cream. Like literally, if I want very, very soft smell, I will put like baby cream around my neck just to feel a little bit fresh, and that's it. If I'm going to gym or somewhere, I'm not gonna be overpowering. But if I want to feel perfume, I have to have something. And in my opinion, like buying cheap performance perfumes, even if you put $100, it's a nonsense. I'll rather go with another brands and have performance and longevity. For me, it's very, very important. Both longevity, but even more important, like performance, projection that the other people can also feel it. For me, because perfume becomes my identity, and I want it. I knew exactly, like my friends or my teachers at school, when they would wear perfume, I knew exactly which one was wearing which, and that kind of made me very connected with persons. So as I told you, like perfume is my identity, and I'm very religious about it to be there, to be my signature. But if there is no projection, then I don't have it, not a signature, anything. So that was all for me. It's just what I consider, what I'm thinking about. If you have different thoughts, please don't hesitate to tell me. And until then, merci mille fois, gracias mis guapas. Nos vemos en próximo video. Mwah. See you in the next video. Ciao.